Welcome to Mazone HG Sportsnet, presented by the JMU Alumni Association. I'm here with head coach Lauren Steinbrecher with the women's volleyball team for our weekly coaches show. Lauren, you guys opened up conference play with wins over Towson and Delaware. Towson was at home and you won 5 and then swept Delaware at Delaware. Talk about these games.
Well, it's obviously great to open conference play 2-0 versus two of the better teams in conference. And Wednesday night we got to host Towson, and they're a very good team. And I kind of mentioned it in the post-game interview. I thought we were lucky to come out with a win. I thought that we could have executed better at times, although I'm glad we executed in that fifth set and served aggressively. But Towson's a great team. They battled hard. They have some very terminal attackers, and we have to do a better job setting blocks and defending against those guys. And then just being more consistent. They went on so many runs against us. And so we're going to get back in the gym this week and definitely work on that. But then again, kudos to our team for coming out that fifth set and executing at a high level to get that W. And then we played at Delaware in kind of a weird game. I know that Delaware is a much better team than what they showed us, and there's points I thought that we could have done a little bit better as well. But again, super proud of the way the team executed and took care of business on the road against a really good team.
And then Janie Goodman was announced yesterday as co-offensive player week. This is the second week in a row she's earned that honor. How has she stepped up this year and been a leader of the JMU offense?
Yeah, she's been huge. I mean, she's had such growth mentally and physically over the past year. And she's just so much more consistent, so much more determined and driven on the court. And she's just making great play after great play. And, I mean, everyone who looks at our stat sheet can tell she's definitely a go-to player for us, and she's excited about that responsibility and handling it very well. There's not very many teams in our conference that can stop Janie. She's a great player, and she's so physical and so high that it's even when you commit on her, it's hard to stop her. And so we're obviously excited to have her on our team and to continue to feed her the ball. But the great thing, too, is we have other players who help her out and can carry a lot of that load as well. So she's not our only offensive option, which puts us in a really good position and a lot of points to win.
And then you touched on it a little, but these last two games were definitely all-around team efforts with big players coming off the bench and making big impacts and then points scattered throughout. Is there anyone that you would label kind of as an unsung hero so far this season?
Yeah, I love this question. I think there's a few. First of all, I'd have to say our captains. We haven't talked too much about our leadership and our captains, but Megan Niskey and Sarah Patterson are doing a great job, and they're doing a great job being confident and positive, just eliminating drama and being driven, and just being the type of players that we want on the team. And so I've been really pleased with the leadership there. And then also with Sarah Patterson, I think she's kind of an unsung hero on the court as far as she touches every ball. She's our quarterback, our captain, and she puts us in a position to terminate just about with every ball. I mean, she's a really, really, really good setter. She's also a nice offensive option that teams have to pay attention to. So although she hasn't gotten any weekly awards or anything like that, she's a huge part of our success. And then the other one that kind of comes to mind is Bryn. And, again, hasn't gotten any awards, which I'm surprised by, because she's just studied our passing and our offense. So the offensive numbers she's putting up on the outside are really, really good. And that's coming from a freshman. And she just understands the game and finds ways to score. She's leading the conference in aces and, top 15 in the country in her serving. And so she's just doing a fantastic job for us.
And then looking ahead, you guys are back on the road at Elon on Friday and then head to William & Mary on Sunday. Elon is currently 0-2 in the conference, while William & Mary is 1-1. It's still early in the season, so what's the approach to these games?
Just like everything else, it's about what we do on our side of the net and the way that we compete each point. But we started Elon, and they are a very good defensive team, one of the best in the country. They're holding their opponents to 166, which is really good. So we got to go in there and battle and earn our kills and earn our points. And then same with William & Mary. I mean, the conference is fun because anybody can win on any given night, and we got to go in there focused and ready to compete and play our best game, especially in their home courts.
Well, Lauren, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck.
Thank you.